Hello, hello, hello. Is it like too dim? I guess not. I'm supposed to go like that. Yes. Hold on. So, attachments, addictions. Someone's getting honest with themselves, maybe feeling defeated, but you're learning lessons from the past. There's some type of ending in the past here that you've accepted and moved on from. It took you a while to get out of this cycle, right? But now that you're seeing the changes that you're making are bringing you like growth, abundance, and stability, it's a beautiful thing. There's been a lot of trials and tribulations that you've gone through. And it's really put your head in the clouds, but it's also changed you quite a bit. You have a more stable footing for yourself, and you're looking at individuals from the past. Like, you know, when you have interpersonal relationships, and then you wish really hard for them in the beginning, and then you look back at it and you say, oh fuck, what was I thinking? I don't want any of that. Like, that was nothing that I wanted. And then you realize how much more you could achieve. Yeah, I feel as though you're kind of in that. Like, you just want to balance the scales. You're tired of things being like too erratic, but you're taking this gamble on yourself. You're accepting this ending, which is great. You're not really trying to live in the past or the future. You're just trying to be present and make the best decisions for yourself and your future. There are a lot of illusions around you at this moment. With the moon. But at the same time, it's like things are moving forward. You're being protected from whatever's... Actually, no, I'm being corrected. Sorry. I'm like saying that they're working on your behalf in the background to make sure you can move forward with grace on this new beginning. And there he is, Michael. Temperance. Or is it Gabriel? I think. No, this is Michael in Temperance. You're understanding too that maybe before you used to like jump around to relationships, or maybe you were like thinking like, now that I'm detached from this person, it's been a while. Now I'm healed and get into a relationship, but you're actually choosing to be single for more time and just focus on your cups until somebody catches you and wants to bring you a cup. Like, you're not chasing, and this is like your justice. It's like this. You had this like mind shift. You shifted your reality, and you're not really thinking of a lot of your emotions anymore. You're emotionally stable, and you're allowing yourself to become this empress. Now, if there is any knights, you're realizing that you don't want a knight, you want the emperor. So anything that's coming in towards you is actually going to knock you off your path towards this Ten of Cups. But that's what you really want. So you're willing to like wait it out. There's very mature energy here. You've had to defend and hold on to like things that you really shouldn't have had to. And you're realizing now that you're getting rid of this and you're taking your time to heal this broken heart and get unstuck. You're realizing how these people were actually not as good for you as you thought they were. And you're realizing you were kind of picking low-hanging fruit. Like, whoever you were dealing with in the past, I feel as though you have some good people in your life that have given you really good advice, but everybody's advice doesn't work for it. Like, other people's advice doesn't work necessarily for you. Yeah, somebody's watching me. You're more focused on the coin. you probably put a lot into something too in the past, and you realizing that now that it's come full circle, like you're really worried, but Spirit's telling you to keep going forward with it. It's like you haven't seen the fruits of the labor actually come to fruition yet. Fruits of your labor come to fruition. You haven't seen much progress, but like you've been going back and forth thinking about it. You have to believe in the fact that you can achieve what your goals are, because once you do, you're going to see that things are going to start coming forward very quickly. And there will be more trials and tribulations before you get to success and happiness. But as you tend your garden, you're going to realize how much more happier you were without other people involved. Like you're cherishing your silence and your peace, and yeah. Page of Swords. Someone's seeing you in your power too. Somebody that wronged you in the past. This person has impulsive energy that has made them now worried about where you stand with them. But you already know how this individual is. Should be in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. This person is all about sexual matters and trying to create something that's non-beneficial towards you, just them. You do have a soulmate coming in, this Emperor, like we said earlier. This might be kind of shocking. You might not want. I feel as though like the more and more you focus on yourself, the more and more options you're gonna get, which is really good. And these other people are just like kind of had to stay by the side and go through these tower moments while you have this new beginning. I don't think he wishes upon anybody though. It's not like you're vindictive or anything towards anybody. It's just that like this is the way the cookie crumbles when people do weird shit to you. You're noticing that like the universe just handles it for you. Yeah, you don't have to do much. Yeah, you see this little bird right there? That's Spirit telling you like, hang up the fucking sword. Like the sword of truth is here with you, and you can't be fucked with. You can't unsee what you've seen. And right now, you're just focusing on this, your stability and new opportunities. You have the world at your fingertips, but essentially, you kind of don't believe in yourself because of some of the nefarious things that people did to you. They kind of like broke down your ego and broke down your confidence. But now that this is all being repaired, it's actually they have to go through that now too. So don't think that Spirit isn't with you, because they are. God is good. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes God puts hard things in your life because they want you to be stronger. You know, if you pray for peace, you know that they will bring you chaotic energy just so you can learn how to be peaceful through that. It makes you stronger. So if you feel as though things are falling apart and you're just trying to move forward, most people won't be able to move forward towards some of these things. I want to talk about love. Yeah, I mentioned this. You might be like the more and more you focus on yourself, the more options you get. But one of these options is actually that you're manifesting. You're actually manifesting love. This is a beautiful thing. You might be very apprehensive about it too, because you want like a stable, really like actual committed relationship. And you're having this opportunity right now. You're actually gonna be really happy. Thank you, Spirit. You kind of know this too, but you don't want to believe it. It's like the more and more you start to develop a good sense of your own security, the more and more you're realizing that you're worthy of love, and everybody is. But like you've been pushing it away because you just don't want this Emperor in reverse. You don't want some like narcissistic energy. You want somebody that's like loyal, kind, playful, somebody you can share your time with, somebody that's stable. You want like an innocent type of love and not like a conditioned love. Whereas people from your past that you thought you could build with, like these people were really cutthroat and only brought towers into your life, which fucked up your emotional stability. But now that you've been separated, it's like make a wish. And now these wishes are coming true, but you don't want them now, and that's why Spirit's bringing them to you, because it's like, well, you wanted them, and now that you're ready and you're healed and you're apprehensive, we're going to give you some challenges. You might have to break some hearts in the process, but at the same time, it's getting you closer to where you want to be with this world and Four of Wands. So that's really good. See, somebody's watching me now. If you have a question, just drop it. I don't know if the chat's open. Is my chat bar open? You'll be doing good this morning. Yeah, you can chat. Can you chat? Chat. Yeah, you can chat. If you want to drop a comment, yeah. I made more than willing to do a reading for you. I'll just read it for you. I'll just read the person that's watching the whole thing. There's two people watching. Oh. Hey, Carla, how's it going? I'm going to do a reading for you. Pick a number 1 through 10. Ooh, it's my birthday, 11/18. The Hierophant. Someone's stepping into their divinity. I feel as though you're really connecting with. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Just stopped raining. Someone's really trusting in God how to bring them this 10 of Cups, but you're like apprehensive of moving forward. Do you feel like the shoes are going to drop on the other foot or something like that? You feel like someone's going to come out of the woodwork and bring some type of ending? 10-10. If you've been seeing 10-10, that would be a good indication that things are actually going your way. You've been through some shit. And since you had the strength to go through it, it's like there's a big emphasis here on good karma coming for you, because we don't have it in reverse. There's a lot of illusions and deception around you though at the same time, which has kind of got you in your feelings. But I wouldn't focus on it too much because, yeah, like if there's somebody trying to bring some bullshit to you, like they're under judgment for this. Sharing for them sucks. All right, we see here. Judgment. Bottom of the deck. Judgment. Bottom of the deck. It's kind of crazy. It came out 7 of Swords. Judgment's on the 7 of Swords. Someone who's being nefarious or sneaky is under judgment at this moment. Too busy winning. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that the things are working for you. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you've accepted some type of ending, and you're being enlightened about this, about some type of behavior that you used to project or accept. You're really focused on your emotional stability and your coin, your family. You know there's somebody from your past that's been watching you, because this is in the past. It's the 7 of, sorry, the Page of Swords. And this person's under judgment. They're watching you. They're watching you win. They could try to they might be thinking about bringing you some type of honesty or gift. Maybe they want to take you out to dinner or something like that, but you're you're not having it because you know this person isn't honest. With this justice and the judgment and the 7 of Swords, you stayed true to yourself. So you're becoming this emperor. And a lot of it has to do because you've just been really focused on yourself and trying to heal. You might not be in the best position right now with this 5 of Pentacles, but This is okay because you're learning lessons and you're being enlightened from this ending. You really had to go through a lot to be able to get to this point. And you had the faith, like it was a test of your faith. Like you didn't go backwards, you went forward. So I'm hearing you could be hearing owls a lot lately. I know I have been. But the scales are being balanced so you can move forward. Like spirit saw everything that was happening, and yeah, it wasn't fair, but at the same time, it was necessary. Necessary. It was necessary in order for you to build your spiritual, like, hearing your spiritual like armor. Like you used to take things really personally. I'm hearing, and like now after all these tower moments, it's like you're unfazed, and it was time for that. Yeah, because they want to give you this coin. Like there's going to be trials, like there's going to be more challenges in your future when you get more money and things start going well for you. So like other people just like this individual are going to come back, but like you're going to see through the facade and like you can't unsee what you've seen with other people. So this is like a good way to just like be able to have the higher road and like battle whatever. Like you won't have to battle people. You won't get involved with individuals or energies. You'll just be able to like, oh, I see that. I'm emotionally regulated. Like fuck off. Like you know what I mean? People are Judas. Judicators. Mention that too. Judas candle right here. Archangel Michael is very proud. The divine is very proud of you at this moment for not retracting back into old energies, even though it took you a while. Like you stewed in this energy for a minute, and it was like nothing that was easy to do. It was not easy to do. It was not easy to sit in this energy without reacting. And a lot of it, like before, maybe you got really emotionally involved and you just wanted to work to like show somebody up, but like you're realizing that you don't have to work that hard. Like you're the star. Yeah, you were saying to yourself like you didn't go out of your way to try to like do something nefarious towards something, even though like maybe in the past you made like bad decisions and like said some, not just like even just saying something mean to somebody, you know. But I feel as though you're like a truth seeker. You're just trying to seek the truth and how to move forward and get that negative energies around you to go away. This person from the past too, that's under judgment, they could be trying to stop some type of love offer that might be coming in towards you, or they just don't want to see you happy, which is pathetic. Yeah, somebody wants to work with you, and somebody is watching you. Like there's a lot of watching, a lot of stalking going on. For some of you, it's like spell work that it's kind of another reading I'm about to upload. It's like they want to see if their spell work's working, but it's not. Joke's on them. You're protected. It is difficult. If you meditate and you just be present in the present moment and put a little bit of space between your thoughts, you can try to catch it before you react to it, right? So if you feel like if you're just like calm, try to be calm at all times as much as you can be. When something like frustrating comes in, or even if you're not like paying attention, just try to remember, like, say next time some type of I gotta bring forward. Next time some type of a challenge comes up in your general vicinity, just try to take the time and be like, okay, this is not happening to me, it's happening for me. Be positive. Conflict, because there is a conflict coming. I'm getting good lighting. Better? There we go. Do you meditate? Ooh. Yeah. There's some decision that you haven't made it yet. And the wheel's like at a standstill for you right now because you're not taking action on something. Could be some type of shadow work, but it has to deal with the Ace of Wands, some type of opportunity for growth. It can be difficult too, yeah. You know? Sometimes I used to fucking get all stressed out and I just chain smoke, but Yeah, intrusive thoughts. You can do a transcendental meditation with that. Just focus on like one word, or just focus on breathing. Do some breathing exercises. That helps me a lot. Don't drink a lot of coffee. Actually, I'm in recovery right now, so it's like I'm going to meetings, and a lot of that helps too. Just talking with like-minded people. I don't know if you have any alcohol or drug addictions, but I had a big problem with alcohol in the past, and I've just been going to AA, so it's been helping me a lot. Just having like-minded people around you and having the information that's best towards fitting, like just like-minded people, people that understand you, people that are from like your tribe. You're not beating around the bush though at this moment. You're enlightened to how to achieve your happiness. You're realizing that, yeah, I might take some time. Yeah, I'm not perfect. Yeah, like people around me aren't the ideal situations, but life is a struggle, and it's not meant to be easy. It's meant to be, we have struggles for growth, but you're being honest about it. You're also looking at, if you're single, you're looking at relationships like, I'm not about to jump into something just because I'm lonely. I'd rather be alone, save my money, and wait for the right person to come along, because the right person that comes along isn't going to try to like finagle me. There's some great online meetings that I go to on Zoom. They're great. Yeah, but you don't want something to beat you up off your path. It's like you see people that are coming in. It's like, I'm just going to pump the brakes. Like, you don't want to get too hot and heavy. I feel as though you're trying to focus on not being so codependent, or just have codependent tendencies within love situations, which is really good. But you're going to see in the future that toward your new beginning, you'll be able to pick and choose, like, not pick and choose, but you'll be able to see things in people with your abilities that you didn't see before, right? Because you're kind of blinded to it, because love can blind us, right? But there's a big emphasis too on somebody trying to overpower you is going through some bullshit too. Yeah, they might want to like bring you down in some way, but like I don't think this energy is affecting you at all. They can be all pent up as much as they want. It doesn't really matter. Right here. You gotta go out and seek it, I had to. I was hermiting up way too much, and I started getting depressed, and like I realized the people around me that were trying to bring me down, that's exactly where they wanted me. So I had to elevate myself in such a way that focus on myself, The page of coins. When we look at the page of coins in the Rider Waite, it's like a person that's holding this coin. It looks like they're looking at the compact, like they're doing the makeup. It's really a self-reflection of self on basically how to obtain new things in our life. We have to accept that, we're starting over, and we can't go back to where we were. I don't want that one. Also, you're realizing the people that you picked that brought bullshit into your life were pages. That you were more elevated than these people, and you were very compassionate towards these people. You were very nice to these people. You had a big cup for these people, whoever they were, family, friends, confidants, lovers. But these people don't know how to experience love for some situation. But you had to go through this experience to be able to avoid other people, like I said, in the future. Because whatever spirit's bringing you, there's going to be more. I mean, there's always going to be haters, right? That's exactly why that happened. Same thing happened to me, where I had to go into hermit mode, and I felt really left out in the cold, like nobody loved me. But at the same time, it's like I'd rather be alone, loving myself, than have fucking shitty people around me, right? People all out for their own benefit. You can accomplish so much more if you really look at it like that. You can accomplish so much more in your life without the advent or influence of other individuals. Because when you're in relationships or you're around people, it's like you have to cater to a lot of people. You got to like shut your mouth and do this, do that. I mean, you have to stay in line, and it's really harder to distinguish like what's best for me, because you're totally like giving yourself over to other people. When you're by yourself, it's like all the energy goes back to yourself. And if it's positive energy you're putting out there toward yourself, then you're going to see some things flourish. At the same time, you're kind of scared though for making the wrong decision. Where's my coffee? And I think that's like a big emphasis on like, sure is. What's up, Jeanette? You guys get your coffee this morning? I sure have. I'm kind of hyper. It's a good day. Good day. We should bring one of them. Is it? Here, Mike. Whoa, there's dark clouds coming in. Hell yeah. I love rain. Yep, that's the devil trying to harbor you into this isolation mode. Time to step out of that. Time to step out of that. Oh, hey, Bob the plumber. It's like you just don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to like think that somebody's your world and stuff like that. But you have to be your own world, and relationships have to be independent towards each person in the relationship. Both people should be able to live separate lives and be themselves and accept woes. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But yet you're realizing like people have to be independent, and in my past experiences with codependent individuals that I had to put an end to, it was like all about one person, and like that's not the way relationships work. If you want balance and stability, you have to be independent of one another. There has to be trust. There has to be love, and not just one-sided unconditional love towards one person. That's bullshit, right? It's greed. That's greed from the other side. That's like narcissistic shit. It's all about me. It's all about me. And now that you're being like, it's all about me, and you're alone, that's not bad at all. It's just like, now you're just like on this waiting game, like what's going to happen? But you have to make changes. You have to like do things. You have to be more proactive in your own healing and more proactive in your own life, just to, get out there, do things more, and build better boundaries. Boundaries is a big key here too. They just wanted me to point out. Some of you give too much. Exactly. You have to have your own individuality. You can't just like live for other people, People expect that shit too. They're like, just like people with this self entitlement, and they'll be like, oh, well, I'm the shit, so like you need to cater to me. And it's like, it's a big problem with society today, is that social media and things like the grass being greener on the other side, and people not being satisfied with their partners and shit like that. And it's just like, man, you guys are fucking crazy. Like, you really believe all this bullshit is going on? Like, get the fuck out of the matrix. Like, nothing's gonna be perfect. Things are gonna go up. Things are gonna go down. Times gonna be bad. Times gonna be rough. But the people that stick by you the most of those situations and are willing to hear you out and experience your side of the story and your feelings and your emotions and respect them, that's when you find somebody like that. It's like, woo, shit. Power couple time. People that don't talk over you. I used to hate that shit. In past relationships, I just be like, why can't I talk? Like, why can't I talk? It's like, why won't you let me talk? It's a two-way street. You talk, I talk. You don't interrupt me. It's cool. Like, let's talk this out. Like, we can talk. We're educated individuals. Well, some people don't like that. You gotta put an end to it. You realize that those people are helpless because they don't want to help themselves. But it's okay. It's okay. That's their game. It's not yours. Uber boring. Yes. Oh my god. Just sitting there, just like twiddling my thumbs, like waiting for the fucking shoe to drop, waiting for the drama to come. Like, here it comes. We're waiting for it. And we can't be too hard on ourselves as the fact that we manifested that, because when we go into relationships like that, or you've been in a situation like that, and it's been painful, it's not, it is a learning experience, it is a cycle, but at the same time, it's not like you went in there wholeheartedly like, oh, I want to get something out of this. Because I don't think that the people I'm speaking to went into a situation with, what's the word I'm looking for? With conditions. Some people have conditions. Like, I don't have any conditions when going to in a relationship. There's like the conditions are out the window. It's just an experience that we're both having together. And you allow people to show you their colors. Ooh, but something is going on behind the scenes that you don't see, Jennifer. Justice being served. I think that's why you got a visitor from your little friend, you know what I mean? He wants to know what you're doing because he's not happy with something that's going on in his life that he's not telling you. He might be watching you on the internet saying like, fuck, she's all happy doing her thing. She's all, and now he's jelly. It's being bullshit. You alchemize his energy though. You don't really let it get to you. Let them have their fucking chaotic lives. Someone's getting messages from Spirit about this ending, how to navigate through it, get to their 10 of Cups with its Ace of Cups. You found love for self. There's a big emphasis on the Christ consciousness. After lots of meditation, you might be absorbing the Christ consciousness and being very forgiving at this moment. Even if you don't want to be. I think that's the best flex ever. The best flex ever is to forgive somebody that doesn't fucking deserve to be forgiven, you know? God forgive them, for they do not know. If they knew, they wouldn't be fucking around. And now they're going through trials. Yeah, see, now they're getting all the conflict. You alchemize the situation. Now they're all fucking worried about it. They're like, what? I can't do anything. Justice served. Can't do anything about it. I can't manipulate anymore. I can't get underneath this person's skin anymore. I can't irritate this person. I can't come and manipulate this person. And they don't like it. Yeah. Somebody really wants to offer you some type of offer, though. And you're blocking that shit. You're like, hell no, I'm so much better by myself. Christ conscious, I know, right? I experience that shit all the time. If you meditate for long periods of time, I'll just be like, hey, Archangel Michael, Metatron, Jesus, I want to put up a channel with you. Which I did, I guess. But you just meditate. Coffee doesn't help, but pinky's up. But you get in those deep meditations and they'll be like, I want to open up a channel with you, lay down, meditate, and they'll fucking flood your brain with crazy just acceptance. A lot of it is acceptance, especially about people's emotions and the way the world is. And you know, I see somebody that like it's like myself, they like maybe go on the internet and you'll see something about the war and you just get really emotional. And some of the things that you have experienced, like you get emotional over like people being hurt, others being treated wrong, stuff like that. And you're absorbing that information in a different way now, as opposed to getting like really emotional about it. You're more understanding why it has to be in the world, even though it's not fair. It is the ebb and flow of the balance of life. You can't have good without bad, no yin without yang. If something bad happens in your life, it was meant to happen that way so you could rebuild, not so it could destroy you. Yeah, right. No, I don't watch TV either, but I'm just talking about on the internet. Like sometimes I'll go doom scrolling and I'm just like, yeah, because you're wise. The wise one. The wise one. Teaches you wisdom. And that Christ consciousness, man, it's like so forgiving, so vast. It encompasses like good, evil, like everything. It encompasses everything. It's just like allowing yourself to be and just observe. So when like horrible things happen or sketchy things happen, whatever negative things happen or brought to you, you can address it in such a way that you don't freak out. You know, you have that ability to manifest something good out of that horribleness. It's like you can't have the good without the bad, right? The devil, but the wise one, yin and yang. I saw this thing earlier today. My friend sent me. Did you ever think that plants are actually farming us. Like, plants give us all this oxygen, they allow us to breathe, right? But at the same time, when we die, we fertilize them, so we're their food. Creepy. Hey, Jude. Jude says hi too. Jude says hi too. Jude. Puppy. Puppy. Oh, don't make me be all silly. Puppy. Not one. Camera always goes weird when I do reading. I mean, my phone. When is this phone? Awakening to the love is all around. You're also looking at the choices that you made and how it's brought multiple awakenings upon you. There's more to come. Amen. Okay. How do you have this awakening enlightenment, the choices you made, and the trials that you made, like the heartbreak? You always thought the heartbreak was just gonna fucking keep coming. No, that heartbreak is actually turning into the 4 of Wands, 3 to the 4, 34. And there's 12 too, so 3, 3, 4, 3. What does 3, 4, 3 mean? Hey, birds. Why do you keep seeing the number 343? This repetitive pattern signifies your guardian angels are attempting to share messages with you. They use this number to, as a celestial megaphone, broadcasting a message filled with love, encouragement, and divine guidance. I don't like that. So what's the next one down? Divine help is there whenever you leave it. Oh, love and relationships. Seeing the number 343 is a message of balance and harmony. Well, there's the balance after deep unbalanced, and the ending. So there was an ending. This ending took place a while ago, though. I think it was the end of the way you view things. Like your perspective changed. Like your old view of the way you viewed the world had ended. And it actually allowed more gifts. Like once you got rid of that old perspective, it allowed more space to come in towards your, to build more space between your psychic abilities. Yeah. Yeah, it's also giving you the strength. The ending also gave you the strength to cut more shit out, so it may actually make you a lot stronger. The bottom line, I know, right? It's weird. I wish it was raining. It's coming. It's coming. Out with the old, in with the new, definitely. Queen of Coins. Some of you, yeah, some money's coming towards you too. You're gonna start seeing business pick up. King Coins. Chariot moving towards you. 10 of Pentacles. Death. You didn't think this was gonna happen. You're also gonna have new interpersonal relationships with people that are more on your level. You're gonna be able to move forward with. That are gonna actually build you up instead of build you down. That's why I like to be brutally honest. I'm a very blunt person, so like, even if I have to be like, and people will take it as like I'm being rude or something like that. I'm like, no, and I'll try to explain to people, you know, I don't beat you down. I beat you up. You know. Hello. Don't beat people down. Beat people up. You know what I mean? I like the hard truth. It makes me change things a lot better. You are creating this new balance though for yourself, and there's something coming out like That Christ consciousness. It's like the wreath around the head and the success around your manifestation of your enlightenment, right? So you're being protected, but you're also being rewarded. Out with the old and the new, alchemizing, alchemists. All right, I'm gonna change this up. So the other person around you that you don't want around, the grudge holder. What is their next kind of action? They talking shit. This grudge holder. You're moving though. You're moving away from that shit. You're like, I don't give a shit. Unbothered. I don't give a shit. I can't make that up. Unbothered. They want you back. They want you back. So silly. Crying over you. Crying over you. Crying. 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 Crying over you. If you dodged a fucking bullet, don't even worry about that shit. Anyways, I think this is long enough. I'm hyper enough. I need a cigarette. Yeah, don't worry about it. Things are gonna get different. Things are changing. But love y'all. Thanks for all being here. If you haven't done it, do the old like and subscribe, bajilly. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.